So hi guys, this is the continuation video of the previous test bench code. So I already shown the submodule creation and this is the follow-up where we have already declared the submodules. This is the top module. So here we are going to call the top modules, submodules to the top module through port mapping technique. So first step, there are two steps involved in it. One is component initialization and port mapping. So in component initialization, you can recall the operation as function declaration, like how in C program we declare the functions. So example, so hope you remember our circuit. This is the circuit. So we are connecting the AND gate, XOR gate and NAND gate here. So I'll just name the intermediate signals as S1 because this signal is flowing inside the top module and it is nowhere declared. So that's why we are providing a separate name. Here B is connected, but here we have a separate wire running over there. So I'll give it as S2. And finally, this wire I'll name it as S3. Follow the steps I am providing here to connect the submodules with the top module. So first I am going to call the AND gate module. So I'm going to AND gate, just copy the entity, come to the top module, put it here. Instead of name entity, just type component. You can end the module with a component, end the component. Similar way, next is XOR gate and NAND gate. You can go to the XOR module, copy the entity, paste it in a similar way and rename it using a component word. So now we have connected the submodules as component declaration. I also declared a signal S1, S2, S3, which is called the intermediate signal. Now I'm going to make a port map. You can label the port map which is relevant to the modules, or you can simply label it like DUT, design under test 1, design under test 2, like that. So as per my circuit, the first one is AND gate. So I'm just calling the AND gate with the name of entity name. We should not call the modules with a separate name. Definitely the exact name you have to follow. Port space map is a keyword. Similar way, I will do it for DUT test 2 for NAND gate. As of now, I'll put the brackets empty. Later, we'll connect it. Finally, the XOR gate. So you can keenly follow the circuit. AB is input, S1 is output for AND gate. So blindly you can directly type A, B is input and S1 is output. And here A is for given to S2. So B is one input and S2 is another output. So B, S2, output is S3. So as per the circuit, it is S3. And finally, S2, S3 is input and S1, S3 and Y is output. We not yet declared the S2 part, which is the S2 is nothing but not of A. It should be declared somewhere here. So I'll just put it here, S2 equal to not of A. So this is how we have to integrate the complete circuit. So now I'll just compile the top module. There is no errors at all. Okay, so if you simulate the top module, automatically all the submodules will be called up here. So finally, we have to create a test bench where the test bench need to call the top module. The top module is for the test bench. So here, the similar way, I created a component for the test top module. So top module integrates all the sub module. Now the top module, we have to connect it to the test bench. So inside the test bench code, so I called up our test bench entity should be a null entity where there is no input at all, because we are going to generate the inputs here. You can call the top module here. You can declare the all the inputs as signals, and you'll connect it in a same way. Finally, whatever inputs you want to generate for A and B, if you want to give the A and B as synchronous inputs or asynchronous inputs, like you want to generate it as a clock, or you want to generate it as a B 00011011. So you can write it as a code. So I given a sample code where I generated A as a clock and B as a clock. So these codes can be available in our WhatsApp page. You can provide a request and get the code for working. So if you have any doubts, definitely you can let us know. We will help you out. So A, B, here I have generated as a clock. Instead of that, you can also generate in the form of 00011011, assigning the values directly. So now the top module is being integrated to the test bench module. So hope this code is helpful to you. People interested to get the code can WhatsApp us and get the code. Thank you. We'll see you in next video.